Well, if you're just joining us, we are live here at GLR headquarters, home of the Mustangs. Craig Johnson alongside John Shook, and we are ready for Siouxland Conference basketball. A doubleheader on tap for you tonight. The girls' game will be tipping off shortly. We've got about 2.5 minutes on the clock. We are running a little bit behind because the previous junior varsity boys game went into overtime.
Yep. And our boys won by, 4 points? Or
4 or 5, I think. Yep. So they ended up pulling that one out.
Yep.
In the end. And so, it's a pep band night, and the alumni are playing, and I was trying my best over there.
I see you was playing over there. You're kind of out of wind now.
I'm out of
when
wind.
You come up here after playing the horn.
The wind, John. The wind.
Right.
Takes the real wind.
So we want to welcome the Sioux Center Warriors to town here tonight as they come, and Sioux Center has a good crowd across here from us. And the girls' game will be sponsored by Glenn and Darcy Eben, and Robert and Sean Driesen, and Arlen and Rosalie Aarons. And them 3 couples are going to sponsor the girls' game tonight, and so we appreciate that. Thank you to helping out GLR Radio Network.
Thank you so much indeed. We could not do it without the generosity of our sponsors and our commercial advertising sponsors as well. And so thank you so much for all you do to help us bring this broadcast to you. We've got Colton over here to our right. He's going to bring you the eyes and ears of the live broadcast. And so if you're on glrradio.com, if you scroll a little ways to the bottom, you can hear us on the live video broadcast. And if you're in a vehicle and shouldn't be watching TV, you should just listen.
That's right. Yep. Otherwise, you can watch live action and hear us, our voice on there.
You can hear us at the same time as the game goes on.
So the Sioux Center Warrior girls are rated number 1 in 2A. And so it's going to be a tough game for our girls. They got a very good team. I think they're undefeated so far. And they are a class above us. And they are rated number 1 in the state in Class 2A.
Yes, and they have been traditionally a very strong ball club here. The girls from Sioux Center have been very strong the last several years. They've been a very strong team, and they come here. We get the opportunity to play them in this Siouxland Conference, and it's a very rare opportunity. Not every team in the state in the 1A gets to play teams of this caliber.
That's right.
The whole season long, and so.
And they was, like you said, very good in the basketball. Had some successful years, volleyball as well as softball too. So made some state appearances in all of those sports.
Indeed. So we're going to get our starting lineups going here. And, John, I'll let you do the honors as tradition.
And a Siouxland Conference basketball game here between the Sioux Center Warriors and the George Little Rock Mustangs. And a starting lineup. Number 2 is Alyssa Mulder. A sophomore, number 3, Dana Danherter. And a senior, number 22, Cameron Cleveringa. A senior, number 24, Shayla Post. And a senior, number 31, Alexis Torian. And they're coached by Doug Winterfield, assisted by Brock Lehman and John Husenfeld. And now for our number 1, Kayla Gherkin, a junior. And a junior not wearing number 4, Michaela Johnson. And a junior wearing number 14, Courtney Dykstra. And a senior number 15, Jill Nightingale. And a senior wearing number 3 tonight, Winona Steenhoven. I had a sneeze. Excuse me, folks. And now our national anthem by the GLR Pep Band. And so we're back live here and ready to start the band. That national anthem was played by our George Little Rock Mustang Pep Band here. So about ready to tip off here in the girls' game. And Winona Steenhoven will be jumping center for the Mustangs. Mustangs going to our left here in the gym here at George. And the Warriors from Sioux Center will be going to our right. We're setting way up high here. Got a good vantage point to the girls' game here. So jumping center for the Warriors will be number 31. 31 is Alexa Toring. And the ball's up, and tip goes to the Sioux Center Warriors. Into the hands of number 22 is Cleveringa. Down back over to post. And a three-point shot up and good there by number 3, Den Herter. Den Herter, a three-pointer, so a score. Oh, it's a two-pointer the referees called. And now a steal by Sioux Center. And we got a jump ball. So just a two-pointer there by Den Herter. Yep. Okay, so now it'd be Mustang ball here now. Winona ready to put the ball into play here now. Winona passes over to Michaela Johnson. Michaela. Oh, and the ball is taken away there by Sioux Center number 24, and she puts her in a post girl for 2 points. Makes our score 4-0 here. 4-4. How do they got that? 4-0 there. Scoreboard was wrong. It's 4-0 in favor of the Mustangs. Full court pressure by the Sioux Center Warriors. Just tremendous defense, 3-on-1, and the Mustangs were struggling to get the ball. And we got a timeout already here to the Mustangs, a 30-second timeout. And so Tyler wants to talk things over. We got to get control here and get the ball across the division line. So like I said earlier, Sioux Center Warriors rated number 1 in the state in Class 2A. So it'll be a tough test here tonight for our Mustang girls, but just kind of the privilege of playing a team of that caliber, and we got to take a lot of teams won't get to play them, but being we're in the Siouxland Conference, why we can do that. So our score 4-0 early on here, 7:16 left to play here. So we're back live here after a 30-second timeout by the George Little Rock Mustangs. So it'll be Mustang ball under the Sioux Center basket, and a long pass up ahead and taken away by number 2, Mulder. Mulder from Sioux Center passes it over to post. Now on the far right side, number 22, Cleveringa takes a three-pointer, no good. Rebound run down by the Sioux Center girls. So Cleveringa with the ball, passes over to post. Now back over to Mulder. Mulder with a two-point shot, no good. Rebound. Mulder runs her own rebound down, but now taken away by the Mustangs. And here comes Gherkin down the. And nice pass ahead to Winona Steenhoven. Now over to Dykstra. Dykstra. Jill Nightingale wide open under the bucket. Puts a shot up. Gets her own rebound. And puts it back up. So count 2 for Jill Nightingale. And she got fouled in the process. So Nightingale will be at the line to shoot 1. And that foul is going to be on number 2. Alyssa Mulder picks up her first foul. Jill Nightingale's free throw is up and good there. So a nice free throw there by Jill Nightingale. 3 points for Jill Nightingale. 3-4 her score now. And a nice quick pass in there to number 22. Cleveringa girl puts her in for 2, and she got fouled. So count the bucket, and the foul is going to be on Jill Nightingale. Jill Nightingale picks up her first foul of the night. So Cleveringa will be at the line to shoot 1 here to make a 3-point play out of it. And Cleveringa's free throw is good there. So we have a score now of 7-3 in favor of the Warriors from Sioux Center. So Mustangs with the ball. Johnson, cross-court pass, but Sioux Center is quick. And number 31 is Alexa Toring. Put a shot up, but it did not go, but got fouled. And that foul is going to be on number 1, Kayla Gherkin. So Toring at the line to shoot 2. First free throw is up and good there for Toring. Toring ready to shoot the next free throw. And that is good as well there. So it makes our score 9-3 early on. 6:23 to go here in the first quarter. And a long court pass way in the front court. Now pass Jill Nightingale wide open, puts it in for 2 points. So the Mustangs broke that press there and got Jill Nightingale open right under the bucket. And so she got another bucket there. So it's 5-9 now. And a 3-point shot in and out by number 24. And post. And now a shot goes in. And there's a foul on the Mustang. Count that bucket. That foul is on Nightingale with her second foul of the night here. So number 31, Alexa Toreen, and the free throw is good as well. Count the bucket as well as the free throw. So Alexa's got 4 points so far. And Jill Nightingale in the cross-court pass to Dykstra. Dykstra driving the baseline. Got tied up. Passes it back out to Johnson, and now over to Gherkin. Johnson looked at a three, passes cross-court pass to Dykstra. Dykstra driving the baseline, put up a little 10-footer. Rebounded by, Johnson just about had her hands on it. But here comes Warriors. And number 2, Mulder, going to put a shot up, but got fouled in the process. So that foul is going to be on number 4 on Michaela Johnson. Picked up her first foul of the night. 12-5, so Mulder at the line to shoot 2. First free throw is up and no good for Mulder. So Aaron's into the game. McKenna Aaron's checked in. Second free throw is up and bounces high, no good. Aaron's with the rebound, quickly ahead to Gherkin. Gherkin now over to, and ball tipped away there by number 22, Cleveringa. Now Mustangs regain control. Nice pass there to Johnson. Johnson going to put up a shot, but shot was blocked there. What a good play there by number 31, Alexis Toreen. Blocked that shot of Johnson there. Otherwise, Johnson would have had an easy 2 points. And now ball tipped away, so here comes the Warriors again with the ball. Cleveringa with the ball, and the shot put up, no good. Rebounded by Aarons, and we're going to have a foul on that rebound on a Warrior girl. And that foul's on number 31, Alexis Toreen, picks up her first foul. 12-5 our score in favor of the Sioux Center Warriors. A long pass there, and got tipped by number 31, Alexis Toreen, but a long pass there, and still she tipped it out of bounds, so it belonged to our Mustang girls here now. So Mustang girls putting the ball in play across the court from us here. Ball taken away from Michaela Johnson. And an easy layup there by number 4, Hope Aarons from Sioux Center. Makes it 14-5 here. 4:57 to go here. Now Winona, and a foul going to be on Aarons. Hope Aarons from Sioux Center. And that's 4 team fouls on George Little Rock and 3 on Sioux Center Warriors. So nobody in the bonus yet. 4:53 to go. The Warriors 14, Mustangs 5. Warriors putting a lot of pressure on the Mustang girls trying to get the ball across. They finally get it in the front court. Cross-court pass over to Gherkin. Now over to Winona. Winona going to pass it back out to Michaela, but stolen away by number 1. Going in for a layup, Giesink. But Winona Steenhoven tipped the ball out of bounds, and it would have been an easy 2 points there for Giesink if not the defense there by Steenhoven. And ball on the floor, scramble for the ball, but Sioux Center comes away with it. So Sydney Giesink with the ball, passes over to number 4 is Hope Aarons. So 4:23 to go here in the first quarter. Kayla Post and a 3-point shot there by Sydney Giesink. And count that one. So it's 17-5 here now, our score here. Now Mustangs with the ball. Full court pressure on the Mustang gals trying to get the ball across the division line, but quickly they got it across now. Now Steenhoven driving in the lane, puts up a little 6-foot shot. No, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded in the hands of Toreen. Toreen's coming down with the ball, passes it over to number 1, Giesink. Giesink takes a 3 again, no good, and the ball landed out of bounds. So Ball will go to the Mustang girls here. 3:45 to go here in the quarter. 17-5. Sioux Center Warriors taking the lead here. Now Gherkin with the ball and passes over to Dykstra. Dykstra puts up a little 10-footer and count it there. Nice pass there by Gherkin to Dykstra, and Dykstra puts her in for 2 points. 17-7 now. And now a takeaway there by the Mustang girls. And quickly ahead there now to Ahrens. Winona Steenhoven, nope. Tried to pass the ball outside, and here comes Toring again. No, that's Giesink. There goes number 12, and that is Rensik. Passes across. Now over to number 1, Giesink. Back over to, and that's a three-pointer by number 12, Rensik. Rensik gets a three-pointer there, so our score is 20-7 now in favor of Sioux Center. We have a foul on number 4 on the inbound pass on Hope Ahrens. That's her second foul of the night. So Mulder coming in as well as Alexis Toring. And also Casey Hulsoff. So Mustangs now bringing the ball across in their front court. Passes over to Winona. Winona's dribbling across into the front court. Lost a handle on it. Just about got it taken away. Michaela Johnson picks up the trash. And a nice pass in there to Ahrens. But, and now a fight for the ball underneath, but taken away there by Alexis Toring. Toring passes over to 22, and now there's a three-point shot by Alexis Mulder, and count that one there. Sioux Center girls already have 4 3-pointers of the night. Makes it 23-7 now, our score. So Ahrens with the ball now. Passes over to, we have a jump ball. Ahrens got tied up there. Tried to get the pass out to Michaela Johnson, but I guess there was a few girls in between me, but they called a jump ball there now. So 2:12 to go here in the first quarter. Sioux Center with the ball. Then Harder back over to Mulder. Mulder takes a 3, no good. Rebound and off. The rebound just went out of bounds, I guess, and so that is going to go to the Mustangs here. Winona Steenhoven putting the ball in play. Passes into Gherkin. Gherkin dribbling up to the front court, and Gherkin going to go into the free throw lane. Puts a shot up, but got blocked there by Alexis Toring. And now Dykstra with the ball. Passes over to Gherkin. Now back to Dykstra. Winona going in the free throw lane. Puts up a little 4-foot jumper and count it there for Winona. Nice shot there by Winona Steenhoven. A nice move there, too. A little jump shot. So, and there's a three-point shot. Yes, a three-point shot by number 24 is Post Girl. Puts a three-pointer. They already have 5 3-pointers for the night here, Sioux Center Warriors. And 5-second call, getting the ball in bounds. Mustangs did not get the ball in bounds there within 5. Yep, 5-second call. And so that's a turnover, and that's, belonged to the Warriors. Ball passed over to number 24, taking a shot. Post Girl puts her in for 3. That's her second three-pointer of the night. 29-9 our score. A minute to go here in the first quarter. Jill Nightingale. Ball taken away there by number 3, Den Herder. Den Herder puts a shot up and got fouled. So Den Herder will go to the line to shoot 2. And that foul is going to be on Gherkin. Blocking foul on Gherkin. That's her second foul of the night. So Den Herder, wearing number 3 tonight, a 5'4" sophomore, is going to shoot 2 free throws here. And free throw was good. And the second free throw is up as well. And a nice pass by Jill to Mackenzie Berg, but Mackenzie Berg stepped out of bounds. And so 30-9, 53 seconds here now into the first quarter here now. And a three-point shot by number 22. That was Cleveringa. No good. Off the hands of Boyden Hellgirl. So it will remain to the Mustangs. Will have this ball and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Winona Steenhoven putting the ball in play. And ball taken away there. And now number 22 gets the garbage from Cleveringa girl. Puts it up for 2 points there. Makes our score 32-9 now in favor of Sioux Center. You can easily, and another steal there by, and puts her in there by Torring. Alexis Torring puts her in for 2 points. 34-9 our score here with 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. And just about a jump ball called and what is a traveling call on Ahrens. So a turnover with 12.9 seconds to go in the first quarter. So I don't know if we're on the air or not, but Sioux Center with the ball. Cleveringa puts a three-pointer up, no good, off the back of the rim. Ball stays with the Warriors, 4.5 seconds. So Sioux Center Warriors will be putting the ball in play right under their own bucket with 4.5 seconds to go, 4.5 seconds. Alexa Torring puts a long three ball up, no good, misses everything. So Mustangs will have 1/10 of a second, so just not even a tick. They won't even hardly touch the ball, and the first quarter will be over. And it is. So after 1 quarter of play, Mustangs 9 and Sioux Center 34. So oh, yeah. You got a lot of messages here. And then you got this here.
For a minute, we'll update them when the live stream is working.
Yep, so live stream is not going.
We'll update them.
Okay.
We're working on the live stream right now. And so if you're watching the stream, the audio is not coming through there very well. But we're working on it.
This must have been what they got last year. Oh.
So we're 1 quarter down. And, John,
Yep.
You've been auctioning off this live action. Keep up the good work. I'm going to keep working here on the production side of it here with Colton.
What are you working on, the video or the sound?
We're trying to get the sound into the video.
Oh, yeah. And the other night we didn't have any trouble with that. It all worked so great.
Yep, no worries. So
yep.
If you can't hear us, it's because you can't hear us.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you
can't hear us, then call us.
Yeah, let us know if you can't hear us. You won't know to let us know.
No, but then
if you can't hear us.
No. So anyway, we're back at live action here with the score 34-9. Mustangs with the ball, passed over to Post into the game now for the Mustang. Passes it back out to number 12, Emily Jensen, and a travel on Jensen. So now it'll be Warrior ball. Lexus Torring putting the ball in play right in front of the Warrior crowd here. Passed over to Post. I guess they got a post and we got a post, girl. I have to tell you, Shayla Post is from Sioux Center. Shayla Post with the ball now. And a three-pointer on the way there. No good there by number 12, Rensink girl. Long rebound, but went off the tips of Mustang players, so it'll stay in the hands of the Warriors here under their own basket. And a three-point shot up and in for number 22, Cleveringa. Cleveringa with a three-pointer. 7 3-pointers in this game so far and there's a three-pointer up by number 12, Emily Jensen, no good. Rebounded in the hands of the Sioux Center Warriors, and Rensik goes coast to coast with it and puts it in for a layup. Makes our score 39-9 now. Jensen, cross the court pass over to Dykstra. Dykstra puts a shot up, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and counted for Dykstra. Nice play there by Courtney Dykstra. So Sioux Center Warriors now, and a travel call. That's going to be travel call on Rensink. So that's probably about the first turnover. Or how many turnovers Sioux Center got? Oh, they got 5 turnovers already. Okay. 5 turnovers there now. 39-11 our score. Mustangs with the ball. Over to Jensen. And Post with a shot, a 3-pointer, and count it there for Mackenzie Post. A great shot there by Post. And another turnover there of the Sioux Center Warriors. So it gives so number 2 coming back in the game, Alyssa Mulder for Sioux Center. 39-14 our score here now. Michaela Johnson with the ball, bringing it up across the half-court line. Passes over to Jensen. Way cross-court. Michaela Johnson firing up a 3 off the rim. Post with the rebound, but she got fouled. Mackenzie Post got a nice rebound, but got a foul there on number 1, Sydney Giesink, excuse me. So Emily Jensen taking a seat for the Mustangs. And a travel there on Dykstra. Got the ball passed into her, and I think she just kind of shuffled her feet, turned a little bit, and a turnover on the Mustang gals there. 5:53 to go in the second quarter here. 39-14 our score in favor of the Sioux Center Warriors. Den Herter with the ball at the top of the circle. Den Herter passes over to Hope Ahrens. Hope Ahrens with the ball passes now into Toreen. Toreen quickly passes it out to Mulder. Mulder takes a 3-pointer, but off the rim, no good. Rebounded in the hands of Mackenzie Post. And there's Alexis Toreen with another steal and quickly passes ahead to Cleveringa. And Cleveringa puts it in for 2 points there. So here's Gherkin with the ball now. Got the ball finally in our front court here. A lot of pressure on the Mustang girls from this Sioux Center team. What a good team they are, defensively and offensively, and I can see why they're kind of rated number 1. But they're a very, very, very good team, offensively and defensively. Alexis Toreen puts up a 1 for 2 points. Alexis Toreen with 8 points so far tonight. 4:45 to go here in the second quarter, and a 3-pointer up there by Mackenzie Ahrens. In and out, Mackenzie Post, and in and out, no good. Rebounded by Toreen. Now a throw way too far ahead there for Cleveringa. Cleveringa just could not handle that throw from Toreen. So a turnover on the Sioux Center girls. So Winona Steenoven checking in the game here again. Mackenzie Post putting the ball in play to Gherkin. Gherkin brings the ball across the timeline, and Alexis Toreen is always in that passing lane and passes ahead to number 1. Sydney Giesink puts a shot up, but no avail. And that foul is going to be on number 31 for the Alexis Toreen. That's her second foul there of the night. On that rebound, Alexis Toreen picked up a foul. So 16 fouls on the Warriors and 5 on the Mustangs. Now Dykstra with a 3, and count it there. Courtney Dykstra puts in a 3-pointer. 7 points here for Courtney Dykstra so far tonight. 43-17 now our score. 3:57 to go in the second quarter. Nobody in the bonus yet or in the free throw. Next foul on, and there's a 3-point shot up again by Hope Ahrens from Sioux Center. And ball went off the hands of Winona Steenoven, so Sioux Center will have the ball under their own bucket. Post tries for a 3, no good. Gherkin comes away with the rebound, passes quickly ahead to Dykstra. Dykstra back over to Michaela Johnson. Michaela Johnson passes out to Post, and Post puts a 3 up, no good. Rebounded to Hope Ahrens from Sioux Center. And Hope is going to pass it ahead, but Mackenzie Post grabbed that one out of the air. And so now Mustangs again on offense. Nice pass there by Winona to fill the lane. And Mackenzie Post filling the lane. And a nice pass to her. And she's going to put a shot up and got fouled. So Post will be at the line to shoot 2. That foul was on Victoria Rensick. Mackenzie Post, first free throw is no good. So rebounded in the hands of a Mulder. Mulder from Sioux Center passes over to Post, Shyla Post from Sioux Center. Way cross-court pass. Sioux Center girls, number 4 is Hope Ahrens, and Hope Ahrens shoots a 3 up again from the far corner, but no good. Rebound in the hands of Post, and they're going to have a blocking foul on number 1, Sydney Giesink. That's her second foul. So Mackenzie Post will be at the line to shoot the 2-shot foul. And in and out. Boy, what a nice shot. And it was just down and in and out. No good there. But Mackenzie Post to get a chance to shoot one more free throw here. And that free throw is in and out as well. And there should be a foul on 34, but nothing called. Winona Steenhoven down on the ground. But now we got a full timeout to the Mustang. Tyler Glanzer called a full timeout, 60-second timeout. 43-17, our score here. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
When the Pizza Ranch bell is rung, an immediate response of significant movement ensues. As the bell is rung, salivating becomes prevalent. These behaviors occur due to the pull of crispy hand-breaded chicken and the pull of hot, melted real cheese on made-from-scratch dough with our fresh, manner-compromising sauce. And the appeal of our all-you-can-eat buffet can't be ignored. Pizza Ranch. And for delivery, give us a ring.
Listening to one of the best internet radio stations around. You're listening to
the GLR Radio Network. Well, we understand our audio is coming through loud and clear. We're having a little bit of tech difficulty here. Unsure why, but we're going to try at halftime maybe here of the girls' game to restart this live video stream. In the meantime, we're going to keep bringing you the live play-by-play action as always on the GLR Radio Network. And great job, John. You're doing a fantastic job. We've got 2:53 on the clock. Our Mustangs are trailing 43-17. This pressure from the Sioux Center Warriors lady defense is tremendous.
Yeah, been tremendous. I mean, they got, like I said, no. And shot by number 24 there. Post there. Shayla Post there from Sioux Center. Another shot by her, but that's a 2-pointer. No good. And
the ball rattles out under the...
McKenna Ahrens really hustled after that ball there. Wasn't that McKenna Ahrens? Or no, that was Michaela Johnson. Excuse me. Oh, and a 2-pointer there. That Casey Hulsoff put that one in. And she got fouled by Dykstra. Dykstra picks up a foul there. So Casey Hulsoff, free throw is up and no good, and going to be over the back foul by number 12, Victoria Rensink. That's her second foul of the night. And that's the 9th team foul on the Sioux Center Warriors, and so that will put Dykstra at the line. Courtney Dykstra to shoot the 1-1. First free throw's up and good. Nice shot there by Courtney. Courtney gets a chance for one more shot here now. The 1-1. And that one's up and good too. Nothing but net there. Great shot there by Courtney Dykstra. 19-45 is our score. Mustangs trail 19, Sioux Center 45. 2:23 to go here in the second quarter. And a 3-point shot up again by number 24, Shayla Post, in the hands of Mackenzie Post. And now a ball taken away And again, taken away by McKenzie Post, but McKenzie must have stepped on the out-of-bounds line. So it will be going over to the Sioux Center Warrior Gals. Dan Herder with the ball now. Dan Herder quickly passes it in to Cleveringa. And a three-point shot up there now by Dan Herder. No good. But off the hands of a Mustang girl. So Dan Herder put the ball in play. Dan Herder with a three-point up and good. Count it for Dana Dan Herder there now. That's her second three-pointer of the night. So Mustangs now with the ball. Winona Steenhoven bringing it across the timeline. Passes over to Dykstra. Dykstra, a long three. Misses everything. Goes into the hands of Torring. And now we're going to get a foul called on George Little Rock Mustang. That'll be on Mackenzie Post, I would say. Yes. Mackenzie Post picks up her first foul of the night. So we have Madison Driesen checking in, as well as McKenna Ahrens for the Mustang girls. So Alexis Torring at the line to shoot the 101. In and out, no good. Madison Driesen with the rebound. Now quickly ahead over to Post. And Post puts it in for a layup. Nice pass from Madison to Post, and Post puts it in for 2 points. Mackenzie Post from the George Little Rock girls. So number 3, Den Herder, is in the game. Passes it over to the corner to number 22, Cleveringa. Cleveringa with a 3, no good. Rebound in the hands of Gherkin. Here comes Mackenzie Post again all the way. Puts one up for 2 points. Count that for Mackenzie Post there now. 23-47 our score now. Warriors in the lead. And Warriors have taken a bunch of three-pointers. Just now, Den Herder put another shot up, and we have a jump ball. But they have 8 three-pointers made so far in this game, but I bet they've taken 16 or 20 three-point shots, the Sioux Center Warrior girls. So we have a timeout. Sioux Center Warriors, a 30-second timeout. So after we got 53 seconds to go here in the second quarter, and our score is 47 Sioux Center Warriors, 23 George Little Rock Mustang girls. So if I knew the song, I'd sing, "The weather's been nice, it's delightful." How does that go, that Christmas song?
The weather's been nice, it's delightful.
That's it.
But inside it's really nice.
Frightful.
It's nice inside here.
It's nice inside. It's a little frightful sitting with you.
It is.
Yeah, a little frightful. You can see that. And it's probably frightful for you sitting next to me. That is. I bet it is.
But since we've no place to go,
we got to sit here. You might say
might as well say something nice.
Yep, you're a nice guy. You're a nice guy, Craig. I just fool
You're
him.
a good sport, John. You're a good sport.
So here we go. Back live action here now. And Warriors with the ball here now. So Shayla Post from Sioux Center with the ball. Probably just looking for one shot here, the way it looks here now. Torring with the ball, passes over to Hope Ahrens. Now over to Mulder. Back over to Shayla Post. And ball tipped away there by Ahrens. McKenna Ahrens. So out of bounds, but so Warriors still control the ball there in their front court. 27 seconds in this first half to go here. Sioux Center girl just passing the ball around over to Lexa Torring, back over to Hopi Ahrens. And now a three-point shot up finally there by Cleveringa, but no good. Rebounded in the hands of, let's see who that was. I think 24. Yep, I think Shayla Post got that rebound to put her up for 2. And there's a three-pointer. Counted if it goes. Mackenzie Post put a three-pointer up just as the buzzer went off, and that would have counted, but didn't go. So anyway, so Mustang girls have 5, 10, 15, 19 turnovers already so far in this game, and Sioux Center has 8 turnovers there. So rebounds are pretty well even, and But our score now is 49-23 in favor of the Sioux Center Warriors. So this here girls basketball game is being brought to you by some of our sponsors, and I'd like to just kind of give you a shout out who they are. And it is Glenn and Darcy Eben are sponsoring this game tonight, and Robert and Sean Driesen, and Arlen and Rosalie Aaron. So thank you for sponsoring the game here. So we'll be back in about 9 minutes. So we'll just listen to a little music here, and so we'll be back in a short while. And there's the buzzer, so we're ready to start the second half. Hope you've heard the pep band throughout halftime here now. So we got 16 more minutes to play here in our second half of the girls' varsity game here. And so the Mustangs will start with the ball here. And our score is 49-23. If you just joined in, Mustangs trail. Mustangs 23, Warriors 49. So if you just joined in, we're just ready to start the game here now. And I think we're getting some, let's see. Oh, we got to have the timer. The timer clock keeper is not here yet. So I guess we're ready to go now. So Mustangs starting the second half here with the ball in their front court. And the ball quickly stolen away there by Den Herder. And Den Herder puts a shot up and count it for 2 points there. So here comes Gherkin with the ball now into Mustangs front court here now. Jill Nightingale passing over and there's going to be a foul on the Sioux Center girl, and that's going to be on number 2 on Alyssa Mulder. That's her second foul of the night. So Kayla Gherkin putting the ball in play under our own basket here. And a nice pass to Winona Steenova. And Winona puts up a little 7-foot shot, no good. Rebound in the hands. Quickly a pass ahead to Shayla Post, and Shayla Post finishes off with 2 points there. Easy bucket for Shayla Post when that pass went clear ahead to her there now. So now Gherkin bringing the ball across the timeline and double dribbled or carried the ball, the referee said, right in front of her. So a turnover there again on our Mustang girls there on a double dribble. So now the Warrior girls with the ball. And a 3-point shot up there and good there. Counted for Alyssa Mulder. A 3-pointer. That's her second 3-point of the night. 9 3-pointers made for the Sioux Center Warriors so far tonight. That's 27 points right there. So the score now in the Winona Steenhoven drives in all the way, puts up a nice easy shot, but just would not fall. Went off the back of the bangboard and into the hands of rebounded. And another Mulder with another 3-point shot there. And it goes in. Count that one for Alyssa Mulder as well there. 58-23. So now Dykstra with the ball. Passes over to Gherkin. Gherkin over to Winona Steenhoven. Winona puts up a 10-foot shot. No good. Rebounded to Jill Nightingale. Jill Nightingale puts it up. It gets the garbage and puts her up for 2 points. So Jill Nightingale with 7 points so far tonight here. And Mulder with a... she just can't quit. You got 4 3-pointers there now made from the right in front of the bench here of Sioux Center. So 62-25 our score. And there's going to be... turnover. No, the Sioux Center girls knocked it out of bounds, I guess. So it'll be Mustang ball. And inbound pass over to Michaela Johnson. Michaela Johnson passes into Gherkin. Now over to Winona. Winona Steenhoven driving all the way, lost the handle on the ball. And anyway, number 4, Hope Ahrens picks up the garbage and Den Herder, and there's another 3 from the same point. I don't have no more room for Alyssa Mulder, or Den Herder for threes, or Mulder rather, number 2. So she got 5 made threes so far tonight. Wow. What a shooting team here. These Sioux Center girls have showed a shooting clinic there on the 3-point line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 3-pointers already. 12 3-pointers. There's 36 points already. 65-25 our score. Mustangs trail by 40. So foul situations in this here third quarter is Warriors just have 1 team foul and the Mustangs none. So Mustangs with the ball now. 5:25 to go. Winona Steenhoven. Winona into the lane. Passes back to Gherkin. Nice pass over there to Dykstra. Cross-court pass over there to now McKenzie Post. Puts up a three from the corner. No good. And Dykstra is going to get called for carrying the ball there. Be another turnover on our George Little Rock Mustang girls. Our Mustang gals played hard here all night long so far, and but now Warriors with the ball here now. And a three-point shot up there, and count that one for Sydney Guessing. Makes it 68-25. Dykstra going to drive into the free throw lane. Got the ball taken away from her there now. Had a good idea there, Dykstra did. And another three up there, and count that one there for Hope Ahrens. Hope Ahrens makes a three. They're all making threes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different girls have made three-pointers for the Sioux Center girls. Dykstra looked at a three. Dykstra driving in, puts a little 8-foot shot up. No good. Rebounded in the hands of number 3, Den Herder. Den Herder getting harassed by Steenhoven. Steenhoven knocks the ball loose. Steenhoven going to go in for a layup. Puts the ball in. Count it for Steenhoven. Winona Steenhoven, a great job of taking that ball away from Den Herder. And now quickly a pass ahead to number 2, Alyssa Mulder. And Mulder puts in an easy 2 points here. 73-27 our score now in favor of the Sioux Center Warriors. 3:32 to go here in the third quarter. And Steenhoven with a nice move to the bucket and put a shot up and got fouled. Did not get the shot to drop, so she will be at the line to shoot two. That foul is going to be on Alyssa Mulder, her third foul of the night. So Winona Steenhoven going to get a chance to shoot 2 free throws here. Winona's first free throw is up and just short there, hit the front of the rim. So Berg coming in for Michaela Johnson. Michaela Johnson going to take a seat, and Mackenzie Berg coming in the game. Driesen getting ready to check in too, Madison Driesen. She's going to check in for the shooter, Winona. Winona's second free throw is up and no good.
So Winona's going to stay in. Here come the Warriors. A travel going to be called.
Yep.
I'm not going to jump on your announcing here, but I am back on the air. We've got everything working on all the channels.
Oh, good. Okay.
I am going to go in with you, and I'll just say something after you're done announcing what happened.
You just jump in whenever you want to.
I'll do something colorful between your phrases.
Yeah. So here we got Dykstra with the ball. Passes over to Post. Berg going to drive the baseline. Got cut off there now. Double teamed. Pass out to Gherkin. Gherkin over to Dykstra with a three-pointer, and count it there. Hey, and a nice shot there by Courtney Dykstra for a three-pointer. So here comes the Warriors again. And ball in the hands of number 12 is Victoria Rensink. And that ball is knocked out of bounds by Berg, so it will belong to the Sioux Center Warriors yet now, too. So number 12 checking in here, Emily Jensen for George Little Rock, and Gherkin setting down. So Warriors with the ball now, and an easy play there, just too easy, but missed the shot. Mackenzie Berg hit that ball way in the back court. Warriors had to run back and get it, and now a nice pass in there, and an easy shot up there by number 34 is Hulsoff girl. Casey Hulsoff puts her in for 2 points. Our score 75-30. Mackenzie Post with the ball, passes over to Berg. Berg bringing it around the right side. Now over in the far corner, Madison Driesen, nice move to the bucket. Hey, a nice move by Madison. She puts her in for 2. Kind of a fake move and kind of stops, didn't she? And just put
gave
her
herself some space to shoot and drops in a nice 15-footer there from the right elbow.
Yep. So Warriors with the ball now. Nice pass in there to number 34, Hulsoff. Hulsoff with another 2 points there. 6 points for her. And here comes Mackenzie Post. Passes over to Dykstra. Cross-court pass over to number 12, Jensen. Back over to Dykstra again. Dykstra traveled. Is she going to take off? Go to the baseline. And so it's a turnover on our George Little Rock Mustang girls. 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. 77-32. So number 22, Cleveringa, passes over to Dinherter. Dinherter back to Cleveringa. Now over to Dinherter, Cleveringa. Number 12 is Rensick, Victoria Rensick. And a tip ball and went in the hands of Dykstra. And then Mackenzie Post come away with it. So Post passes over to Jensen. And Dykstra drives the baseline again. Shot a little short. A nice little floater shot, but just a little short off the rim there. No good. Three-pointer there put up by Cleveringa. No good. Rebounded in through the hands of Dykstra. Now quickly hand to Berg. McKenzie now passes to Post, and they finish it off at 2 points. McKenzie Post with another 2 points.
That was a nice fast break by the Lady Mustangs. But they're still trying those threes.
Oh, they've taken a lot of threes tonight. And that's the end of 3 quarters of play. George Little Rock Mustangs 34, Sioux Center Warriors 77.
We'll be back right after this.
Hello, basketball fans. Jim McConnell here, inviting you to dribble down to Northwest Consultants in George so we can pass along a quote to you on your insurance policies. We will screen our list of companies and then shoot you the best deal possible. We're sure you will jump for joy at the low cost and great coverage we can give you on your home, business, farm, auto, health, and life insurance. Call 475-2610 or stop in and see us at our office in George, where you can have all your insurance policies in one basket. Go Mustangs!
Well, thank you for listening tonight on the GLR Radio Network. We are working hard to bring you this live action. John, you've been doing great yeoman service here at the wheel tonight, bringing all of this live action to our listeners. And anyone at home, if you're not hearing us, then your sound is turned off.
Yeah, or you don't have your computer on. You're not on GLR Radio Network.
And if your lawn chair isn't at the end of the driveway.
Yeah, I never thought of that lawn chair. That's something that you got to remember out there. So we're back to live action here in the fourth quarter. Running clock here now. So just whenever you get 35 points ahead, the rule of the basketball is a running clock, and there's going to be a foul on Jill Nightingale. And so that's going to be Jill's, let's see once here. It's going to be her third foul. And she got...
Was that during a
3-point shot?
3-point shot.
Yep.
So that'll be 3 free throws coming
for Mulder. Is that Mulder?
Alyssa Mulder?
Yep, Alyssa Mulder. And first free throw was up and good. Second free throw for Mulder is good as well.
Now this really is a tremendous ball team here from Sioux Center. 2A ranked number 1. And you can see why. They just have a tremendous amount of depth, amount of talent between their starters and the people they rotate in.
Like I said before, they're good on offense and they're tremendous on defense, and they're just a good team. Like you said, you can sure tell why they're in. Nice pass in there to Gherkin.
Nice play from Winona to Kayla there.
And Gherkin puts it in for 2 points. So here's the Warriors with the ball again, and we got a foul away from the ball, and it's going to be on Winona, I believe. I think it is. Or is it on? No, it's on. Yeah, it is. It's on Winona. Away from the ball here. That's her first foul then of the night. And a three-pointer up and in there by Hope Aarons. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 three-pointers made already for the Sioux Center Warriors. Jill Nightingale, a nice pass across there. Over to Winona, fights for the ball, saves it there now. Here comes Lauren Jurens in the game here for the Mustangs. Jill Nightingale back over to Aarons, back over to Lauren Jurens. Lauren Jurens got fouled by number 30, I would say, reaching in there. Nope, number 1. Number 1, Sydney Giesink. That's 3 fouls on her. So nobody in the bonus here yet 3 team fouls on the Warriors and 2 on the Mustangs. Oh, what a nice pass in there to Gherkin. Jill Nightingale puts one up for 2 points. Count that for Jill. Jill's got 9 points so far tonight. So Denherter with the ball passes it over to, and we're going to get a foul, I believe, on Lauren Jurens. Nope, it's on Winona Steenoven, I guess. Kind of hard to tell when there's a bunch of girls over there in the bunch there. Referee is right down there. He can see what girl it is. So here comes the Warriors on offense again there now. Ball passed over in there to Hope Aarons. And Warriors lost the ball out of bounds right straight across from it. So Mustangs will put the ball. So Madison Driesen in the game, Michaela Johnson, as well as Mackenzie Post coming in the game for our Mustang gals. 81-38 our score here in the George, Iowa gym. Gherkin with the ball. Passes over to Winona on the far right side. Back to Michaela Johnson. Now pass into Winona Steenhoven from Gherkin.
What a great pass over top of the whole defense to Winona, and she finishes and fouled on the way to the basket.
That foul was on Schudeman. Winona's free throw is up and off the front of the rim. Run down there. Oh, I thought, and Post did get a handle on it. Oh, that pass was just a little too high for Michaela Johnson to handle. So there's a turnover on the Mustang girls here now. 81-40 our score in favor of the Sioux Center Warrior girls. So here comes Hope Aarons carried the ball, palmed it, so that's a turnover on Sioux Center girls. Mackenzie Post ready to put the ball in play right in front of our own bench here. Now Winona Steenhoven back over to Gherkin. Gherkin back over to Winona. Back over to Michaela Johnson. And there's the girls got things going there, but that first pass got picked off there by Hope Aarons from Sioux Center. So Dykstra ready to check in the next dead ball here now. And we could have a jump ball now. Yes, we do. And that's going to belong to the Mustang girls. Possession arrow belongs to Mustangs. Dykstra coming into the game. Courtney Dykstra and Winona Steenhoven going to take a seat. Nice job there by Winona tonight. Mackenzie Post now with the ball coming into the front court. And Gherkin with the ball. Passes over to Michaela Johnson. Back in the far corner there to Gherkin with the ball. Passes clear across there to the Post. Mackenzie Post driving into the lane. Puts one up and it rolls and would not go in. And she stole the ball. Hey, a nice steal there and passes it ahead to Madison Driesen. Nice steal by Mackenzie Post and she passed it ahead to Driesen. Driesen finishes off with another basket for 2 points there. Driesen with 4 points so far tonight, and another big steal there by Driesen. They're going to have a foul called on number 11, Madison Sitzman from Sioux Center. So Gherkin taking a seat there. Over to Lauren Jurens, back over to Post. Clear cross court there to Jurens. Jurens back to Post. Now over Dykstra with a three, and count it there for Courtney Dykstra.
You know, it's good to see the fight in these girls even all the way to the end here.
Yep.
They have just stayed with it.
Even though our score is 81-45 is right. They just keep playing here, and so we got a lot of the subs in now, and that's good to see them get to play too. And there's going to be a foul on number 10. Number 10. That is going to be on Jenna Belt. Yeah, they had 7 girls that shot that made threes anyway. So 81-45 our score. Lauren Jerns with the ball, passes over, and a 3-point shot up by Mackenzie Post. No good on the shot, but the ball went off the hands, the fingertips of a Sioux Center girl. So it'll be a Mustang ball under our own basket. And Madison Driesen going to put a shot up, got blocked there. And now Madison in frustration because picked up a foul there. So that's a first foul on Madison Driesen. 81-45, 34 seconds to go, running clock here now. Here comes Warriors. Warriors probably not even thinking about putting a shot up. Yep, driving the baseline and puts the shot up was number 21, Micah Schudeman there. She got in the scorebook too. So Jerns puts a shot up and in. Yes, count it for Lauren Jerns there. So that's Lauren's first 2 points, 3 seconds. And Warriors with the ball, just bring it across timeline. That's our ball game here. Sioux Center Warriors 83, George Little Rock Mustangs 47. So, like we said before, very, very good ball team. This Sioux Center team, they're rated number 1 in 2A and do everything kind of right on offensively and defensively. So, they're going to be a team to reckon with in the Siouxland Conference. And, our girls just never gave up, just kind of played a hard game against them, the best they could do. And so you got to give our girls a lot of credit for that, too. So we'll be back in about 15 minutes. And we got to pick a Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the game here for the girls' game. And so we'll talk that over, and we'll get back to you in just a few minutes.
Hi, this is Brenda Jerns from Security Savings Bank George. When you have a team that believes in and excels at what they do, you have a team that will go the distance. And that's what you can expect from the bankers at Security Savings Bank in Larchwood, Inwood, Canton, and George. We have a solid understanding of determining your financial game plan and will find ways to achieve your goals. Plus, your dollars always go to work here at home. Security Savings Bank, member FDIC.
You're listening to Mustang Basketball on the GLR Radio Network. Stay tuned for the Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the Game.
Well, Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the Game tonight.
Yep. Is, like I said, the girls they just kept playing hard against a good Sioux Center team, and they all did a fine job. But I figure I'm going to give the Pizza Ranch Impact Player to Courtney Dykstra. She wound up with 15 points. And so Courtney had a very good night tonight, too. And Jill Nightingale had 9 points. Mackenzie Post had 9 points. Winona Steenhoven, 6 points. Madison Driesen, 4 points. And Lauren Jerns, 2 points. And Kayla Gherkin, 2 points. So is that right? Do I got that figured right? 15?
She's got 3 made threes, 2 made twos, and 2 made ones. Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
it's a great night for Courtney.
Yep.
Congratulations,
15.
Courtney. Great job tonight.
Yep.
And thank you to all of the Lady Mustangs fighting all the way to the end, playing your hardest. You got to give them credit for that.
You got that right. Yep. They did play hard, and then, like you said, if you'd been here and seen the Sioux Center girls, why you'd say you know why they was rated number 1 in Class 2A. So this is going to be another tough one coming up here. The Sioux Center boys are also rated number 1 in Class 2A. So our boys are 1A school, and it's going to be a tough game here. And but this is going to see what the boys are made of here tonight.
Well, wish me luck, John. I'm going to go grab my horn again and play in the pep band.
Okay, I'll let you out here right now. Well, we are back live here with a minute 50 seconds to go here before we start the boys' game. Craig Johnson went to play in the pep band here. The alumni can play in it, and Craig is over there playing in it. And I think when he quits playing it, everything sounds a lot better. But I guess he's in it. So, and Isabel is playing also. So we got a couple of the Johnsons over there playing their horns. So we got a minute and a half to go here in the boys' game. And like I said, boys here, the Sioux Center boys are rated number 1 in Class 2A, and I think they are undefeated. And so we are 1A, and we will be playing Sioux Center Warriors here tonight. George Little Rock boys have lost just one game in overtime, just by 1 point, 71-70 to Rock Valley. Otherwise, they have won every other game. So there's our pep band song. And so our boys game here will be brought to you by Klaus and Diane Nagel, Jim McConnell, and the Little Rock Community Foods there, our food grocery store there in Little Rock. Why, Jen Stave there, she's the manager, and if you need any groceries, and if you can't get it there, you probably don't need it. So make sure you go to Jen Stave. And a school song is going on there, and we got 23 seconds before tip-off time here. And we'll give you the starting lineup here in just a little bit here as soon as they're ready to go. So, and this game is between the George Little Rock Mustangs hosting the Sioux Center Warriors. And for the Sioux Center Warriors is number 3, Caden Bleeker, and number 11, Tyus Ahrens, and a senior number 21, Isaac Veeder, and a senior, number 23, Brendan Zuenhorst. And they are coached by Todd Ahrens, Mike Helma, Grant Veeder, Brian Smallmaker, and Aaron Rosenboom, TJ Byard. Now for our George Little Rock Mustangs, a senior number 0, Jade Malden, and a junior number 1, Blake Johnson, and a junior number 5, Lucas Nagel. A senior number 12, Josh Haken. And a junior number 20, Caleb Tahark. And they're co-coached by Greg DeBoer and Brian Ludenberger. Assistant coach is Ed Jumbach. So we're ready to go here for a real good game, I would say, here between our George Little Rock Mustangs and the Sioux Center Warriors came to town. So just remember, next week, I think we go to Sheldon on Tuesday night, and Friday night we go to Okoboji. So we'll probably talk about that a little later. You got the TV station here.
Yes, and we're ready to tip off at center court.
Yep, it'll be Lucas Nagel jumping against number 23, Brandon Zuenhorst. They're going to have a retoss of the ball here. And ball is controlled by Sioux Center. So Sioux Center now with the ball.
Boy, a quick move down the court for Caden Bleeker, and he makes a 2-pointer off the glass and good.
I think we got everything working okay now.
I hope you're right.
I got a text from a long ways away in Arizona. They said they could see the picture now and everything.
They can hear it?
And hear it too.
That's great.
So
Mustangs on the front court offense
hopefully that stays that way. So Nagel with the ball. Now Johnson. Nagel looked at a shot, passed it in. Malden. Now back to Josh Haken. Over to Caleb Tahark on the far left side. Pass over to Josh Haken. Josh Haken going to drive into the lane. Puts a shot up and good. Counted. A lot of pressure on Josh to put that shot up, but he made her.
So here come the Warriors into their front court. Ball down to the low post, a little spin move, and then a dish to
Wow.
number
three.
Bleeker.
Bleeker.
Caden Bleeker, his second bucket. He has all 4 points for the Warriors in this first minute gone. Mustangs into their front court now.
They go with the ball, pass over to Josh Aiken. Josh over to Tahark. Tahark on the far right side, back over to Malden. Malden passing over to Josh Aiken. Josh Aiken driving the baseline now. Puts one up, little floater, no good. Rebounded into the hands of Isaac Veeder.
Blake Johnson with a cutoff move. Nearly picked that off at the half-court line.
So the ball will.
So we're back to live action here.
Yep.
Sioux Center into their front court. Tyus Aarons now down to the low post. They'll swing it around the top. Aarons again driving this time through the paint. Behind the back pass stolen. Up head to Blake.
And here goes Blake Johnson coast to coast. And no, off the back of the rim. No good. And we're going to get a foul.
On Lucas Nagel, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid on Lucas Nagel is right. You are right.
Lucas whistled for a kind of a reach-in foul. He did take that ball away, but called for the foul.
Yep. So early on here, Sioux Center 4, Mustangs 2. 6:04 to play here in the first quarter.
Sioux Center into their front court offense here. They're swinging it around the right side. Viator. Now Bleeker around the left low post again. Ball swiped at and ball recovered and rebounded by Malden on the miss.
Yeah, Malden cleared the glass there that time. Here comes Josh Aiken quickly down the court. Passes up to Nagel. Rebounded by Tahark. And Tahark put a ball in, but I think it got blocked a little bit because just a little short of the shot.
Good defense that time down by Sioux Center. There's a 3 ball on the way from Bleeker, no good. They'll reset to Van Beek, and he'll try, and he'll hit from 3 on the left wing, opposite where Bleeker took that shot from. The Mustangs trailing 7-2 here in the early going. Caleb Tahark off to Josh Haken, right side. Haken around the top. He'll take it down the post.
And it got blocked there by
Big
number
block.
23, Zutenhorst.
Zutenhorst, a 6'6" senior for Sioux Center.
Yep. So Tyrus Aarons coming back into the game for Isaac Viator.
Yep, Viator out with 4:58 on the clock. Mustangs now with the ball on offense.
So Nagel with the ball, puts up a little 8-footer. No good there.
Caleb had a hand on it.
Yep, Caleb DeHart did. I thought he was going to get that rebound, but off his fingertips, out of bounds.
So Bleeker will inbound to Van Beek across the timeline now, 4:45. He'll go around the right side. Aarons, guarded by Blake Johnson, takes it into the low post. Malden with a block on it, and well defended by Blake Johnson. The two of them take it away. Oh, shoot.
Oh.
Josh Haken had a good idea, went down the baseline, tried to pass it into an open Mustang, but it went off the back of the backboard.
That should have been out of bounds. If it touched the back of the backboard, it should have been out of bounds.
And is that bottom pad the same thing?
Nope.
Kind of went down at an angle, so it didn't go exactly off the straight back.
Oh, okay. Well, if it come off the bottom, it's still in play.
Still in play, and the Mustangs turn it over to the Warriors here.
Yep.
Aarons in the front court here now, 4-11. Aarons with a spin move. He's going to be whistled for the walk. Aarons took an extra step on the move.
So Viator ready to check back in here now for...
Isaac, a 6'2 senior for the Warriors.
So here comes Josh Aiken now with the ball into the front court.
Score hasn't changed in a couple minutes, 7-2. Mustangs trailing. Now
Back
they've got
over.
the ball in the front court to the delight of the Mustang fans.
Tahark going to drive it, puts one up, and he got fouled, so Tahark will go to the line to shoot 2.
I think that's going to be on Viator. 2-1, that's Isaac's first foul for the Warriors. And that'll put Caleb at the line to shoot 2 free throws.
And Van Beek is getting ready to check in.
We've got a consultation at the scoring desk there.
Yep,
Maybe two
two
free
shots.
throws. Caleb's at the line. That one's going to rattle in for him.
So Caleb gets another chance to make 2 points out of these free throws there. He got fouled on the shot. Caleb DeHark, second free throw is up and good as well. Makes our score 4-7 here. 7 for the Warriors, 4 for the Mustangs.
Tyler Van Beek will bring it across for the Warriors. Caden Bleeker drives to the right. He's going to get blocked by Malden. Into the hands of Blake Johnson, ahead to Malden. And
now
Malden
off of
had
Malden's hands, yep.
Van Beek came and closed that gap, and I think that caused Malden to alter his catch. It's a turnover by the Mustangs. A great look that time down, but the Mustangs turn it over in front of the Sioux Center bench. Warriors into their front court again. Ball out to Van Beek. Over to the corner to Viator. Viator passes it inside. There's a twist around, spin around, and that ball will rattle around and land in the net last.
Zutenhorst.
Brendan Zutenhorst with a 2-point bucket there.
So DeHark with the ball now. Passes back to Haken. Over to Malden. Johnson back over to DeHark at the top of the circle. Josh Haken with a three from the no good there. Rebounded into the hands of Zutenhorst.
There's another steal, or a turnover rather. That one was the same thing that happened to Malden on this end. Happened to Viator on the other. Mustang closing that gap and caused him to miss the catch. The ball went straight into the fans there on the other side of the court. Mustangs now in the front court with Josh Haken in command.
Passes over to Blake Johnson, over to Nagel now.
There's Blake wide open for three.
No,
it's going to rattle up and in and goes.
Yep.
Goes for Blake. Bingo for Blake Johnson, the three-pointer.
9-7 our score here in favor of the Warriors here. 2:25 to
go.
go.
Last touch by Blake. My defensive stand there by Blake Johnson.
Yep, so Tyvis Aaron's coming into the game here, as well as
so Matt Haken in for Malden.
Yep.
Nearly stolen on the entry pass there by Caleb Terhark. Right side. Boy, that's a shot from Tyler Van Beek, his second three-pointer on the right wing, and that shot's
makes
up and
it
good.
12-7 here now. Haken over to Johnson. Johnson with a three. In and out, no good.
That's the shot we want from Blake there.
Viator
stopped. Around the left side, three ball from Caden Bleeker. That was no good. A rebound to the Mustangs' Josh Haken ahead quickly. Minute 50. Lucas clears some space. Ball on the floor, tipped in, saved by Matt Haken, and it'll go all the way out of bounds without touching another player. So Mustangs will turn that over to Sioux Center. Good look that time down, but no joy on the scoreboard. 12-7 our score, a minute 41 left in this first period.
Big crowd here from Sioux Center, as well as George Little Rock.
Aaron's right side now to Bleeker. Bleeker driving in. He'll dish out to the corner to Viator. That shot's no good. Rebound.
It's going to be a foul.
Lucas had position on the rebound, and he was fouled over the back. I think that's
32.
Trajan Walhoff.
Walhoff.
He's listed as a 6'5 senior for the Warriors, and he was over the back. Lucas had position. 12-7 our score.
Malden coming in. And
Josh Haken right side. Now Blake Johnson, top of the key to Caleb. Tries a three.
No good there, but rebounded by Lucas. Passes it back out to Blake Johnson. Blake driving in the lane. Passes over to Nagel. A little 10-footer. No good. And we're going to get a foul on the rebound, and that's going to be on...
That's on Viator as well.
Yep.
Isaac's second from the looks of it.
Yep. Come in for Nagel. Malden coming in for Nagel.
So we've got Jaden Malden.
And Isaac's second free throw. Foul, rather.
Here's the entry pass to Malden. He's going to turn it around, get it to Blake. Top of the key.
Matt Haken into the game.
Haken.
Matt Haken into the game.
Mustangs working for a good shot here.
Oh.
There's a good one from Blake. 3-ball.
Oh, and Matt Haken's going to get a foul on that one.
Haken.
I believe. No, it's the other way around.
No, Walhoff held on Matt Haken.
I guess so.
So Walhoff's got his second foul in as many minutes as he's been in. Good position that time for Matt, and he got pushed out of the way.
Yep.
So here's the ball into the front court for the Mustangs. They've got just 35 seconds left in this period. Malden will look at a three. He'll dish to the right to Blake. Nice pass inside.
Matt Haken, what a good spin move.
Caleb with a one-handed rebound.
You betcha.
Puts it back up and in.
Caleb to Hark. What a rebound there by Caleb, and put her back in there. Caleb to Hark with 2 points.
Caden Bleeker now ahead to 2-0 Charlie Dykeshorn. Bleeker down in the low post. He's double teamed. Mustangs steal it. 8 seconds.
Here comes Blake Johnson.
Blake behind the back. Oh, and he lost the handle out of bounds. What a move. He had his shooting move and lost it out of bounds. 3.5 on the clock. And here's a long pass. Haken gets itself turned around.
And that's going to be the
That's going to be defense that time.
Yep.
Mustangs.
That's going to be the end of one quarter play. Mustangs 9, Sioux Center 12. Yep.
So good defensive stand at the end there by the Mustangs. And look at Isabel.
She's got her right there.
Got the right score.
Yep.
Isabel.
She's way better than her dad, I'll tell you that.
She is as
even over there when
gold.
the pep band was playing. Everybody over here kind of said, boy, that Isabel really is helping that pep band. Who's that older guy in there?
Old guy on the horn.
On the horn. They thought, get the hook and get him out of there.
I kept asking all the guys if they had any oxygen.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
And they didn't have any.
How did you get back up here anyway? Somebody carry you or
what?
I
had to hold my breath.
Had to hold your breath.
Yep. So we got ESPN Row down to our right here. We got cameras and cameras and cameras and cameras and cameras.
Wow, we do, don't we? I never even looked down
Media
that
Row.
way.
Good grief. So
it will be Mustang ball here to start the second quarter here. Our score 12-9 in favor of the Warriors.
And it's Josh Haken with the ball for the Mustangs to start this second period. Malden will come way out to the high court and get it.
So
Warriors doing a good job defending. They'll take the back door pass away. Tyus Ahrens across the timeline. Quickly out to the three-point line. He likes that shot.
Yes, he does.
But to no avail. Mustangs with the rebound.
Josh Haken now. Josh Haken over to Malden. Malden with a three-pointer. Yes, count it for Malden.
Pure shooter, and he was wide open in rhythm.
That ties us all up 12-12. And
so now it's a brand new ball game.
Yep, right where we started from, all tied up 12-12.
Now if the Mustangs can get a stop here, they'll be in good shape. Here's to Ahrens. The shot partially defended, but it went in.
That was a two-point. That was just a two-pointer there for Ahrens. Two-pointer.
Yes, a great shot from Tyus Ahrens with a hand in his face.
Oh, Josh Haken now passed over to Nagel rather.
Peyton Malden drives the lane.
Puts her in,
shot
no good.
Good move by Peyton. The shot came out a little short.
Zutenhorst comes away with the rebound.
Caden Bleeker
takes
a move to the basket, got fouled on the way to the bucket, and makes the layup. That's on Lucas Nagel, his second foul. And, boy, that was a fast break from the Sioux Center Warriors. It's now 16-12, and they're at the line to make it a three-point play here if he can hit this free throw. This is Caden Bleeker wearing number 3, 6'5", junior, and it's good.
It's good, too, the free throw.
17-12, a 5-point run here.
Just was tied up here, 12-12, and now it's 17-12. Warriors with a 5-point lead. Matt Haken into the game. Yep.
Josh and Matt playing catch there. Now Josh on the right side. He'll take it in.
Josh drives into the free throw lane and puts a shot up.
Partially
no good.
blocked.
Here comes Sioux Center quickly down court.
Malden with a block.
A nice block by Malden.
Ahrens with a three-pointer, though. Secondary break, no good, and Josh Haken will take it.
Passes over to his brother, Matt. Now over to Malden, bat over to Josh Haken. And,
steal by the Sioux Center Warriors. Good hustle from
a lot of hustle there.
And that'll be in their front court. Aaron's right side now underneath. Zudenhorst well defended, but waits for the defender to come down. He'll make a two-pointer.
So we got a 30-second timeout to George Little Rock Mustangs here now. 5:51 to go here in the second quarter. Sioux Center 19, George Little Rock 12.
We'll be back right after this.
When the Pizza Ranch bell is rung, an immediate response of significant movement ensues. As the bell is rung, salivating becomes prevalent. These behaviors occur due to the pull of crispy hand-breaded chicken and the pull of hot, melted real cheese on made-from-scratch dough with our fresh, manner-compromising sauce. And the appeal of our all-you-can-eat buffet can't be ignored. Pizza Ranch. And for delivery, give us a ring.
Well, as always, stay tuned for the Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the Game. In our girls' matchup, it was Courtney Dykstra, right?
Yep, I showed the mother's sitting right here. I showed her that.
Yeah, 15 points from Courtney.
She's going to get her a brand new car for Christmas.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep.
Very nice.
So we're back here.
Peyton Malden pass inside, stolen by Caden Bleeker. Quick to the defensive spot.
Coming back in.
Now they'll roll it around. Ahrens drives to the free throw line. Shot up and it's going to rattle
no
out.
Good.
No good. Jaden Malden with the rebound. Now out to Josh Haken. Haken right side looking at his options. He's going to go inside and out. Back to him. Three-pointer
Haken
on
with
the
a
way.
three. Count it there for Josh Haken there.
Boom for Josh Haken.
Haken with 5 points so far tonight here now. 19-15 our score. 5:02 to play here in the second quarter here.
Charlie Dykeshorn in for Sioux Center. He took a pass well out his reach. Now he's going to dish it across to Bleeker. Three-pointer, and it's no good.
And Tahart went high for a rebound there. Now over to Malden with a three. No good
strong.
there.
It's a shot they want from him in rhythm, but he was too strong on it. Ahrens is going to drive it in. Does not pick up his dribble very easy. Caden Bleeker now the right side to Van Beek, and that shot's no good.
Malden come away with the rebound. There's Tahart driving the baseline, got cut off, but passes it out to Matt Haken. Matt Haken now quickly out to his brother Josh.
Yeah, they'll reset. They're well defended that time down. Here comes
Tahart
Caleb.
driving the lane, and he got fouled as he's going to the basket.
That foul is on his counterpart number, Charlie Dykeshorn.
Yep.
And he's wearing number 20 himself.
So Tahart's at the line to shoot two here now.
Second time he's made his way to the line in a shooting situation.
First free throw is good by Caleb.
I've got him 3 for 3 from the charity stripe thus far. Peyton Malden sitting down. Blake Johnson back in for the Mustangs. Second one good.
Good too. So
he
4 for 4, huh?
He's 4 for 4 and brings the score to within 2. So a little 5-point run in our own right here by the Mustangs.
Yep. 19-17 our score.
Ahrens now right side. He's going to take it from the free throw line. He's left alone.
No good. Rebounded by Tahart again. Tahart gets up there in the air for those rebounds.
Tahart
going to drive into the lane. Passes back off to Malden. Now over to Josh Haken, the top of the circle. Back over to Tahart, way in the far left side here.
Look at this good ball movement by the Mustangs here.
Yep.
There's Blake. He's going to take it to the left wing.
Oh, Matt
Haken off to Malden, now to Josh Haken. Josh on the top of the key, slashing out to Blake, now to Jaden. Top of the key to Josh, wide open for three. No good, but a good look by the Mustangs. Caden Bleeker with the rebound ahead to Ahrens, and they'll look at a 3:15 clock as they're working their front court offense. There's a pass inside. Zudenhorst lost the handle, saves it in, and they'll try it again to the left side. Here's number 20, shot no good, and the rebound to the Mustangs. Dykeshorn came up totally dry, and Caleb Tahart with that rebound. And
now we're in the hands of Blake Johnson to Matt Haken. Passes back out the top of the key to
It's a backdoor
now
play.
Josh Haken driving the
And
baseline
Blake wide
pass.
open for three.
Hey, Blake
Blake.
Johnson with 3 points.
Blake. That's the fourth made three by the Mustangs, and they've got the lead now, 20-19. 2:35 to go. Probably the first lead of the ball game since we've been underway.
I think
There's
so.
a move by Zutenhorst, hard to stop. Quick first step and gets himself free under the bucket.
6 points.
21-20.
6 points for Zutenhorst.
Malden left side. He'll take it around the top. Now to Haken.
Back over to Hart there. Haken driving into the free throw. Pass over to Malden. Malden looked at a three. Now pass out to Blake Johnson with a three. And count it. Blake Johnson is feeling it tonight there with 3 made threes.
His third made three of the night.
That brings the crowd alive here at the gym.
Zutenhorst cut off at the baseline. Turned around and Malden swiped at the ball. He's going to be whistled for a reach foul.
That's Malden's first foul of the night. Oh, they're going to give him 2 shots. I thought that
was on the way to the basket.
That was on the way to the basket. Should never be shooting, I don't think. But
well, they're going to give him 2 free throws.
I guess they are. Zutenhorst.
And it's up and good for Brendan Zutenhorst.
So
Zutenhorst will be at the line to shoot one more.
150 to
tie
go.
the score, right, John?
Yep.
And
he does.
Zutenhorst.
We have 8 points so far in this here ball game. Josh Haken now with the ball.
So we were tied at 12, tied again at 23 here. Mustangs with the ball. Matt looks at it now to Josh, left wing. Josh will run off a screen. He'll go up off the glass. He's wide open.
And he got his own rebound and puts her back up.
The slap foul. I think Zutenhorst committed that. Let's see what the official call is. It's 2-3. Brendan Zutenhorst's first foul from the looks of it. And it'll put Josh at the line. Josh wide open under the basket, but fouled on the way to that shot. And that free throw is up and good for Josh Haken. Malden coming out much to the cheers of his fan base here in the Mustang headquarters, and Peyton Malden in his stead. Now Josh Haken's second free throw good.
I don't know what I got. I got something screwed up here with free throws.
I've got 4 made for Caleb, 2 made for Josh Haken, and now the Sioux Center Warriors in the front court.
So
they'll work it around the left side. Now underneath Zutenhorst, so hard to stop, and Peyton couldn't help it but commit that foul. Zutenhorst 2-point bucket is good. That gives him 10 points on the half, and Peyton Malden will be whistled for his first foul. All tied up at 25. Zutenhorst going to cut into that and take the lead with a made free throw on a 3-point play, 26-25. And we got a good one here, John.
Yes, we do.
Zowza wowza.
Well, I knew it would be. And they're a very good team here. Sioux Center rated number 1 in Class 2A. And so I knew it would be a challenge for our George Little Rock boys. Matt Haken with a nice move.
Oh, whistled for a travel.
Travel. They call him for traveling.
Yep. So Zutenhorst set to check back in, and he's back in that's for Trajan Walhoff. Walhoff sitting down. Oh, check that. I think they're going to put him back in. They're going to take Dalton Schreiner out. I don't know how long he was in, but he's back on the bench. We've got 50 seconds now, counting down here in the first
second
half.
Quarter, yep.
There's a play onto the basket. No good. Well defended by Josh Haken.
Tahart gets the rebound. Tahart passes over to Matt Haken. Blake Johnson looked at a three, got the ball knocked away from him.
Yep, lost the handle on it. They're going to go to the left wing. 25 seconds. Timeout to
Sioux Center.
Coach Todd Ahrens.
A 30-second timeout. Todd Ahrens wants to talk it over a little bit here with a 1-point lead. 24 seconds in the second quarter.
It must be true, 'cause I heard it on the radio. It must be true, it must be true.
Well, it must be true.
I don't know if you think so, just because you heard it on the radio.
It's true if you heard it on the radio, but mostly on the internet at night, late at night on the internet, on the radio.
On the radio, on the internet. If you listen to GLR Radio Network, that's where it's true.
It's true.
It's true.
It's not fake sports, it's real.
Yep. This is real sports.
This is real, and we're into the live basketball game. 20 seconds, Tyler Van Beek just across the timeline.
Just 1 point ahead is Sioux Center, 26-25. 10 seconds.
Pass over to Caden Bleeker. So quick his first step. He's off the glass, no good. The Mustangs wrestle for the rebound and get it. And a long three ball.
He traveled.
No good.
That half is over.
Shot no good at the half, so this is our halftime score.
25,
25 for the Mustangs, 26 for
the
Sioux
Warriors.
Center.
Yep.
And I'm going to tell you right now, we got a good one, and I'm going back to the band.
You're going, they're going to play some more now, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to turn this down, and if Coach Glanzer comes up to visit,
all I got to do is
push that up, all right?
Yep, right.
Thank you. You're doing a great job on the radio here
Well,
tonight.
I don't know. This is my first time. It must be true. So Craig is going to go and play in the band a little bit there. So I guess we got to listen to that again there. So good luck there, Craig, in the band on your horn. So we, let's see, we're going to look for a little music here once. A little advertising maybe.
When the Pizza Ranch bell
there we
is
go.
Rung, an immediate response of significant movement ensues. As the bell is rung, salivating becomes prevalent. These behaviors occur due to the pull of crispy hand-breaded chicken and the pull of hot, melted real cheese on made-from-scratch dough with our fresh, manner-compromising sauce. And the appeal of our all-you-can-eat buffet can't be ignored. Pizza Ranch. And for delivery, give us a ring.
So we're at halftime here of the boys' game, and the score is 26-25 with the Mustang boys just trailing by 1 point. And so I knew it was going to be a good game here tonight, as the Sioux Center Warriors are rated number 1 in Class 2A, and so I knew it was going to be a good test for our boys. But anyway, Tyler Glanzer snuck up here, and he wants to talk a little bit about the girls' game. And so the girls definitely they lost 83-47 was the final score, but I thought they played a pretty doggone good game against a number 1 rated 2A team.
Well, and even on the girls' side, Sioux Center is actually 3A. So
they're 3A. Okay, yeah.
Just on the girls' side,
okay.
Because the girls have 5 classes, the boys only have 4. But anyway, yeah, they're ranked number 1. They're last year they were in the state title game and really didn't lose anybody from last year. And I guess I feel the same way, John. I thought the girls played well. I wish that we wouldn't start the way we do against them. I feel like every time we come out, those first 4 or 5 minutes, it's nerves. I mean, I can tell it's just nerves. We're playing a little bit scared. We're not sure what we should do, even though the girls know what they need to do. We worked on it all day yesterday against their press and talk what we need to try to do and where we want to get the ball. But after that little bit of spurt there, we settled down. The second quarter was good. And, I thought the second quarter was very competitive. Yep. And then, of course, in the third quarter, they come out and they have the one girl that didn't make a 3 at all in the first half, so we were going to force her to beat us. And she knocked 3 down in a row, plus probably one more, I think, in that third quarter that gave them another big spurt.
Yeah, I got her down for 5. I got them down for 15 made threes, the whole team. I don't know if that's right or not, but I get, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 girls that made threes, so.
The official book had 12 3-pointers and about 7 different girls that hit one. And when you got 7 girls that are able to shoot it from the outside, that makes you awfully tough to guard.
Yeah.
Plus they got the Torian girl that's so tough inside.
Wow, she's tough, yep.
And so the game plan was to make sure they didn't beat us inside, force them to shoot shots from the outside, and they were just able to make some tonight. So.
Yep, yeah, they sure was, so, our scoring here is kind of unofficial, and yours is probably better because you're on the radio and you're kind of talking and looking and up, and you got to probably miss something once in a while. But anyway, they got a very good team, Sioux Center. You can't take anything away from them. They're very good defensively. They're very good offensively, making the shots. And like Craig and me said, I thought the George Little Rock girls played as good a game against them as we could, and the score is indicative of it. They just played a good game, our girls, and so we got to give our girls a lot of credit too.
Yeah, I know we gave up 83, but I told the girls we scored 47 against them also, and we know that against that kind of team, for us to put up 47 is not bad at all. And again, I think if I go back and watch the film, it's really only that first quarter that I'd really be a little disappointed in, because I thought the other 3 quarters, we scored double digits in each of those 3 quarters. And then I know they scored a ton of points in the third quarter, but that was just the girls doing what I told them to do, and they just made shots.
Yeah. There was only one other time this year that we scored more than 47 points. That was against Sibley Ocheyedan. We had 50. So that we had 47 points there, and 47 against Trinity. So, they did a good job of scoring against a team like Sioux Center, is right.
So I feel like if we can play like we did tonight against most teams in the conference, we're for sure going to be right there.
Yep.
Again, defensively, the girls did what I asked them to do. Offensively, we were able to knock down some shots. Courtney had a good game.
Yep.
I think she ended up with 15.
That's what we had her for.
And then I had a couple girls with 9. So, again, that's all good things to see, and we got to just stay positive moving forward. We got 2 more games before we take a break for Christmas.
Yeah, so next week, Tuesday, is at Sheldon, I believe.
We're on the road, both of them. So we're at Sheldon Tuesday.
And then Friday is...
And we make the trip to Okoboji.
Okoboji. Is that it before Christmas? Or that's it? Yep. Then Christmas vacation starts the next week about Wednesday, or when is it, Thursday? I don't know. But is there any games the next week?
No, there's no games the next week.
Okay. Do the next week, and then...
The week after.
After nothing. That's it.
Because Christmas is on a Monday this year.
Oh, that's right.
So that week, 25th, 26th, 27th, we don't have any games.
No, right. So 2 games yet, and then the girls get a Christmas vacation. Coaches will, and so will John and Craig.
Yeah, well deserved by everybody, I'm sure.
Yep, right. So just hopefully everybody enjoys their family, and if they got traveling, safe travel to them. And so we got a 1-point game here, like I said, 26-25. Mustangs trailing by 1. So 3 minutes here before start the second half here of the boys' game. So what's your predictions on the boys' game coming out here?
Well, I think it's going to stay close for the rest of the way. The only thing I'm a little surprised at is it's fairly low scoring, or at least a little bit low scoring than I thought it would be. Sioux Center offensively are very good. They got a lot of kids that can shoot it, but we're very talented offensively too. So I guess I was thinking it would be I knew it would be a close game, but I just thought it'd be a little more points scored. That's the only thing I'm surprised at. Otherwise, a 1-point game and a half, I'm not surprised by that at all.
No, I figured it was going to be something like this too, but I'm kind of thinking on the same line you was. I thought it could be 41-40 right now at halftime, but so anyway, well, we'll talk to you Tuesday night, probably over in Sheldon, so good luck there, and thanks for coming up and visiting with us too again, Tyler.
Yeah, no problem.
So we got a couple minutes to go here before the boys' game, and I guess the band is playing tonight. The alumni can play in it, so that's why Craig Johnson goes over there, and Isabel, his daughter, and I told him better off he'd stay here. The band would sound better, but
he didn't listen to you.
He didn't listen to him. He goes over there every time he gets a chance. So anyway, thanks a lot for talking, Tyler, and so
Yep, no problem.
You have a nice weekend.
Yeah, you too.
Yep, thank you. That was Tyler Glanzer here, our girls coach, and so we always want to thank him coming up here and talking about the games a little bit, and so we enjoy that. So minute 33 to go here. Just want to remind people that this game is being sponsored by Klaus and Diane Nagel, Jim McConnell, and the Little Rock Community Foods there with Jen Stave is the manager there at Little Rock Community Foods. So we want to thank those people for sponsoring this here boys game tonight against Sioux Center. We could not bring you these games if it would not be for sponsors. Sometimes we got some technical problems. I know we do. Maybe can't get us on there, but we try to do our best, and hopefully that everybody can hear. We hear and see you clear, just not together. Sound one play behind pitcher. Okay. I get some text here, but yep. Way from Waverly, I get text and all over. So boys are ready to start out here. They're bringing the basketballs back in after the halftime warm-up. 30 seconds to go. The band is playing the school song. And like I said earlier, a big crowd here from Sioux Center as well as the George Little Rock people. A very, very good sized crowd here tonight. And our 1-point game here now. As far as Jaden Malden has 3 points, and Blake Johnson has 9 points so far tonight. Josh Haken with 5, 6, 7 points. Caleb DeHart, unofficially, I got him for 6 points. And that's about it there on scoring. Whoop! We will start the ball game with the Sioux Center Warriors. Will have the ball across the court here from us on the far side.
Well, that is a big job, John, playing that much trumpet in one day.
That is, and then you come way up here and run across you got to run outside and around the building to get back up here.
And then I had to check in at the desk. They wanted to see my ID.
Well, that I wouldn't blame them for that. To check your ID.
Sioux Center with the ball. Long 3 ball from Tyus Ahrens.
Wow.
That was from downtown.
That it was. So it gives them a 4-point lead right now.
He was way beyond the arc where you'd even think anyone would shoot.
Yep.
There's Lucas with a nice put in.
Nice shot there by Lucas Nagel for 2 points.
29-27. Van Beek. Left side Zutenhorst. Quick spin move to his right.
No, a little short
Denied
there.
by good defense there from Jaden Malden.
Now Josh Haken with the ball, driving the baseline on the left side, and they're going to be a foul. Wait a minute here.
It's a foul on the way to the basket.
Yep. They're just going to be out of bounds.
Number 4, Tyler Van Beek. His first from the looks of it.
Yep.
Crowd was a little upset because Josh continued into the basket,
and
there was some contact there. But
so
not
Nagel
a big deal.
passed across the arrow. Malden going to drive in there, and he got fouled by number 3.
Jaden Bleeker with his first.
So
Malden makes...
He's still not going to put Malden at the line either.
Foul on the floor, they said, on the way to the basket. So no shot. Pass into Malden in the corner. Caleb will set to Haken, out of the corner to Blake. Inside
the low
post. And a nice shot from Lucas, but rattles out no good. Van Beek quickly ahead. They're very quick on the fast break.
Yep.
Warriors
blocking.
Pushed the issue, and Malden had to foul him and to stop him, I'm afraid.
That's Malden's second foul of the night. 29-27.
So quick on the left side. And now the entry pass here, they'll get it into Zutenhorst. They'll reset Tyus Ahrens. Van Beek. Now Viator's shot no good, and that's going to be a foul over the back on Zutenhorst.
Yep, number 23.
And
that's his second foul of the night.
Just didn't have position. I don't know.
Nope.
That's not a big deal. He just didn't have as good a position as the Mustang player. And that foul is going to be his second. 27-29. Mustangs trailing here by 2. A minute and a half gone in this third period. Pass underneath to Lucas Nagel. Lucas kind of
just about
stepped
out of bounds. And to
Nice.
Hart. Oh, and
Boy,
to Hart got his shot blocked.
You just had to believe that Zutenhorst can get in the air. He had a high block there. He's going to come out, and Trajan Walhoff in his stead for the Warriors. Mustangs will inbound in the far right corner.
You wasn't directing the band, was you?
No. I was looking for oxygen. Is what
I
was doing.
didn't think you was directing it the way they sounded. They really sounded good.
Yeah, they were. They were sounding really good.
So, ball over to Malden.
Great time tonight. Being the alumni pep band.
Yep. Was there a lot of alumni playing?
Yes,
really?
quite a few. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and a good rebound by Haken.
Yep,
Gets his own
puts her
board.
back up.
Good rebound and a good stick with it from Josh Haken. Ties our score at 29.
This is probably about the third or fourth time we've been tied up. I know he's tied at 12-12 and 23-23, and now it's 29-29.
Yep. Aaron's going to drive the paint. He's fouled on the way to the basket. Man, is that kid quick on the first step.
I thought he would have almost called him for a travel there on that first step. It was close.
Blake Johnson whistled for his first foul. 2 team fouls in the half on the Mustangs, 3 on Sioux Center. Nice entry pass.
And that's going to be a foul on to Hart.
Strong take, Caden Bleeker.
Yep.
That foul is
to Hart.
Put Bleeker at the line. Bleeker's shot was good. 6th point from the field for Caden Bleeker, and now 1 free throw coming to make it a 3-point play here if he makes this, but it does not go.
And to Hart with the rebound. To Hart bringing the ball across the timeline, pass to Josh Haken, now over to Malden in the far right corner. Back into Nagel. To Hart trying to get open in the free throw lane there. Haken driving in, got cut off, big dribbles back out, and Blake Johnson shoots a 3, and count it, that's Blake Johnson's 4th three-pointer tonight.
32-31 Mustangs.
That riles the crowd up again here with a 1-point lead for our Mustang boys.
Aaron's way outside the line. No good. The rebound to the corner. It's fought for, and Malden ends up with it. It's tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Viator, and it'll be Mustang basketball in the corner right in front of the visitor student section, who can't believe it, John. They cannot believe it. Blake is going to inbound.
Even Todd Ahrens can't believe it, and he's clear across the court.
Yes.
He couldn't even see it anyway.
Couldn't believe it.
Nope.
Good hustle that time down by Malden, and they forced the issue, and it'll be Mustang basketball in their front court now. Malden on the left wing now. Lucas driving in.
Oh, nice pass there. But
good idea, but a little late on the game, and it lost the handle, so the Mustangs will defend now. Tyus Aaron's quick first step
again. That's going to be a foul
paint.
on Blake Johnson, I believe.
2 quick ones on Blake.
Yep.
That's the 4th team foul now already on the Mustangs.
So we got a new gal in town here just come back up.
Yes, Stats gal is here.
I thought she was going to bring her horn up here and play in the band yet.
Zutenhorst.
Ooh, no good.
Shot no good. Gets his own putback. Putback is good. That was Caden Bleeker, I guess. It wasn't Zutenhorst. It was Caden Bleeker on the baseline move. Missed his shot, but skied for the putback.
That foul's on Malden.
That's Malden's 3rd foul.
Zutenhorst. No, that was not
No.
Zutenhorst. No, that was a Bleeker, right?
Cade Bleeker, indeed. So we're going to have Malden sitting down.
Yep, with 3 fouls.
And Matt Haken coming in for Malden.
Yep, Matt Haken in for Malden. Shot is up and good there for Bleeker.
34-32. So
So here's the Mustangs with the ball here. Matt Haken now into the lane. Passes it back out to Nagel. Matt Haken. Nice pat from
man, is that a good
Nagel
move?
to Matt Haken. Yeah,
good move inside by Matt Haken. Ties our score at 34.
That's probably the 4th or 5th time we've been tied.
Aaron's forcing the
In
issue.
and out, yep.
Defended well, and Mustangs
Blake
come out of
Johnson
there.
coming away with the rebound. Quickly ahead to Nagel. Nagel passes out to Matt and no good there on the shot.
Ball rattles around. It's into the hands of Sioux Center. They're so quick to fast break, but this time they pull it back a little bit. This is going to be Charlie Dykeshorn. And now Ahrens, Bleeker left side to Van Beek. Nice pass inside to Dykeshorn, who made a good move to the basket.
Yep, foul on Nagel that will be. That's his third foul also. I have him for 3 anyway.
A little bit of foul trouble here, a little adversity for the Mustangs here. Tied at 34. Dykeshorn at the line. Peyton Grant Malden set to check in at the buzzer and does. He's going to come in for Lucas, who's got 3 fouls. That'll put Caleb down at the low post from the rebounding spot. Peyton up to defend the shooter on a free throw rebound if it's no good, and it is good by Dykeshorn.
So Haken boys now bringing ball across the timeline here, 34-36 in favor of Sioux Center, 36-34. Matt Haken passes over to Blake Johnson, now over to Josh Haken. Back in the far left corner to Malden. Now over to Blake Johnson.
Well, they don't want Blake shooting any more of those threes.
No, he's got 4 made threes.
Oh, they're going to get him for
carrying the ball.
As he went baseline, he kind of pulled that ball over, his hand over the top, and then swung it again.
Yep.
So that's a turnover by the Mustangs. 3:02 left in the second period.
Yeah, this is third period. Should be third period.
Third period. We just had pep band, right?
Yep.
Boy, a force of the issue, and Matt Haken defended well. But that was
Bleeker?
Zudenhorst, I think.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. You think it was? So here, Josh Haken. Pass over to Malden. Malden over to Blake Johnson with a 3.
Blake,
count it.
Feeling it.
He's got 5 threes made here so far tonight.
Boy, a charge on the other end of the...
Yep.
On the other end of the basket, that was Viator, who is whistled for the offensive foul. That's his third foul, and the crowd came alive to see that. Was that Blake that stood his ground?
Yep, Blake stood his ground. He's taken a lot of them charges over the last nights that we've seen him playing.
He's so quick to get back on D.
Yep, 2:18 to go here now in the third quarter. 37-30.
Oh, you got to meet your pass. There's Ahrens who picks it off.
And quickly puts one in there.
Yep.
Tyus Ahrens.
Yep, good steal from Tyus Ahrens. Kind of surprised the Mustangs.
That way, Sioux Center got a 3-point lead here now, 40-37. Blake Johnson puts up a 2-pointer. No good there.
Front of the rim, no good. It's into the hands of Dykeshorn.
And tipped away by Tahart. Tahart tipped that ball into the hands of Matt Haken. Johnson with a 3-pointer, no good. Ball quickly ahead there. And there's going to be a foul.
Big contact. Good block and a good hard foul. Vader will be working his way to the line.
Boys hit the mat pretty hard there, but all up and doing good.
That foul is going to be on
Caleb Tahart.
Caleb. They whistled Caleb for that. There were 3 guys that could have been there for that. That's Caleb's second, according to this unofficial stat keeper.
And that's what I have.
And Isaac Viator at the line after a hard-earned free throw chance. He misses the front end of a 2-shot chance. Minute 36 on the clock. And a 3-point lead.
And
2 missed shots for Viator. Malden. Haken looking for a place to go to the right side. Nice pass into Matt Haken, and a foul from Zudenhorst. Can't believe it, but it's a foul on Brendan Zudenhorst.
Matt Haken will be at the line to shoot 2.
Matt got his way to the line. That's the 3rd foul on Zudenhorst. And a good pass inside to Matt Haken. Shot was definitely blocked, but there was definitely some contact there.
Some contact there is right. Matt Haken's free throw's up and good there.
Thank you, Matt, for a good free throw. A couple of substitutions here now. They're going to bring Zudenhorst and Viator out. They've got Dykeshorn in and Walhoff back in.
Matt
Mustangs
Haken
at the line.
Yes, Matt Haken's second free throw is good too.
Sioux Center quickly into the front court. 1:19 to go. It's a 1-point ball game. Aaron's driving around the right side.
Nice pass there from Aaron's to Waldhoff.
Waldhoff made a nice 2-point bucket. Good assist from Aaron's. And a 3-point ball game, 42-39.
So Josh Haken, Blake Johnson now driving in the free throw lane, passes back out to Josh Haken. Josh Haken bringing the ball around to the right side over to Malden. Malden right at the free throw line puts up a jump shot, no good.
A good-looking shot for the Mustangs, just didn't fall that time down. 45 seconds. Aaron's driving the right side. He's so quick to first step.
And that's going to be a foul, I believe, on Blake Johnson.
Yep, it's third foul on Blake.
Yep. So Mustangs have
Should be a one-on-one free throw line opportunity for
Jaden Malden, Blake Johnson, and Lucas Nagel have
3 fouls
Three
each.
fouls each is right.
You're right, indeed. 42 seconds on the clock. Aaron's at the line. Free throw up and no good. Saved in bounds. Mustangs collect the loose ball, fortunately.
37 seconds to go here. 39-42. Mustangs trail by 3.
Mustangs need a bucket here this time down the floor.
And Josh Haken,
got
the shot blocked.
Waldhoff with the block. Aaron takes it all the way to the house and unstopped, and that's a 5-point lead. Biggest of the third period, probably.
Yep, 15 seconds. Yeah, we was tied up about 5 different times, but now the Warriors have a 5-point lead. 6 seconds. Mustangs got to shoot the ball if they want to put a points up yet. And Matt,
it should be good.
Yep, they're going to count it. Matt Haken made a 2-pointer right at the end of the buzzer there now.
Blake Johnson with a big assist there, and Matt Haken with a finish.
Yep.
And man, have we got a good one.
41 for the Mustangs and 44 for the Sioux Center Warriors here now.
So it's been 3-1 and 3 at the end of each period. A lead for the Warriors from Sioux Center, each of our quarter breaks. And it's been a game of runs, you'd say.
That it has been, yep.
Quick run up here and then a tie again by the other team. And then a quick run there and a tie again.
I do have to make a little note is the Sioux Center girls are rated number 1 in Class 3A.
In 3A?
In 3A. See, because there's 5 classes in girls. And the boys are rated number 1 in 2A. Yep. So we was announcing, or I was saying that wrong all the time, that they was number 1 in 2A, but they are number 1 in 3A.
They're number 5 in 4A, or what is it? 3 and 4A, or 5 and 6A?
5A.
No, 2 and 3A, or 1 and 3A.
They're 3, 2, 4, 8, 7, 8A.
Oh,
anyway, they're rated number 1 in 3A. That's all I know.
That's what you're talking about. I thought you were talking about a phone number for
no
school over there.
Nope. So back to live action here with 1 quarter to play here yet now. Nagel with the ball. Nagel passes over to Hart. Back to Nagel. Puts up a little in and out. Just would not go. A little 6-foot shot, but just would not drop for him. It was a nice shot. Wide open shot.
Sioux Center in their front court offense. Aaron's spun his wheels, but they didn't call the travel. They called him the second time down.
Yeah,
so.
I know it. They could have called him the first time there for traveling. So, anyway, Viator checking back in.
Yeah, Viator is guarding Caleb Terhart. They've got a tough assignment to do those two.
They're talking to each other there, Caleb and Viator. Yep. That's good to see.
It's good camaraderie, but it's a competition out here tonight. Each team wants to win this one.
Oh, yes.
Mustangs on offense now.
Sioux Center would not like to lose here to George Little Rock, and we just love to beat the 2A team there, rated number 1.
Malden
takes it left side. Puts her in for 2.
Jaden Malden, 5 points on the night, 44-43. A minute gone in our final period of regulation. 7 minutes and counting down here.
So Mustangs kind of stepping up the defense here a little bit in the fourth quarter.
Aaron's driving to the left. Now he'll dish to takes it from the top of the key, no good. And Blake Johnson
he's quick
down the weak side rebound.
Yeah, Johnson, he's quick in there to get that rebound there now. Nagel puts the shot up.
Gonna get it to roll.
Nice roll off the front of the rim.
Going to give the Mustangs a 1-point lead. They want pressure. Coaches want pressure.
Nagel with 4 points here now.
Going to send Peyton Malden in, the next available break. Ahrens driving to the left, ball off the glass and good for Ahrens.
So now
11th point for Tyus Ahrens, and it gives Sioux Center another 1-point lead, 46-45. With another minute gone here.
Now over to Nagel. Oh, a nice pass in there to Hart. Had to pass it back out. He got too far into the bucket. Over to Blake Johnson, the far corner, and there's going to be a steal.
Pass.
Yep, dangerous passes right. Oh, and they're going to call Haken for a foul.
Yeah, and
it's kind of a Mickey Mouse foul.
Van Beek kind of held up.
Yep.
And made Josh run into him. He was way past, and Josh was going to let him go. And he's kind of savvy senior there. Kind of held up just long enough to get that foul called. He was. That is one of the easiest fouls he's going to
get called. Yeah, that's right.
That free throw's up and good.
Good there
for Van Beek. 3-point play the old-fashioned way there.
I think he's got 9 points, don't he?
I think you're right.
Malden with the ball now. Passes into Nagel. Nagel back into Hart.
What a catch by Hart. He's going to dish it out.
Oh, 3 seconds on Hart.
In the lane.
Wow. I guess Hart should have probably put the ball up. Well, we got a timeout.
Timeout on the floor. Mustangs want to talk it over. 5:41 left to go. It's a little 4-point run here, or 5-point run.
Got a full timeout here to the George Little Rock Mustangs.
So we'll be back right after this.
Hello, basketball fans. Jim McConnell here, inviting you to dribble down to Northwest Consultants in George so we can pass along a quote to you on your insurance policies. We will screen our list of companies and then shoot you the best deal possible. We're sure you will jump for joy at the low cost and great coverage we can give you on your home, business, farm, auto, health, and life insurance. Call 475-2610 or stop in and see us at our office in George, where you can have all your insurance policies in one basket. Go Mustangs!
You're listening to Mustang Basketball on the GLR Radio Network. Stay tuned for the Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the Game.
Well, we are inviting you to stay tuned at the end of the broadcast for the Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the Game. Our girls' game Pizza Ranch Impact Player was Courtney Dykstra.
Yep, with 15 points.
15 points tonight in the girls' outing.
Yep.
And a great outing indeed. So stay tuned at the end. It's not always an easy job, is it?
No, that is not.
The Impact Player, but...
So here we go.
The Sioux Center will inbound. They've got the
4-point lead
to go, and a 4-point lead indeed, 49-45, and 5.5 minutes left in regulation here. Ahrens will take it on the right side. He'll clear himself some space.
No good.
Rebound to the weak side, Caden Bleeker. He'll dish it back out around the horn. Oh, nice pass underneath, ball tipped out of bounds by the Mustangs' Josh Haken. Zutenhorst was wide open until Josh closed that gap. Here comes the entry pass. This is to Isaac Vieter. Now around to Cade Bleeker. Caden's going to take it. Nice, long, loping move to the basket for Caden Bleeker. And 11 points for him. Mustangs have got to put something together here. Each time down, they've got to have a net positive here against a team this good.
Yep.
Josh will make it with a three.
No good there.
Rebound controlled by Isaac Vieter for Sioux Center. They're ahead to Ahrens.
Got to have a stop here now, Mustangs. Cannot let Sioux Center score.
Oh, and a nice move from Zutenhorst.
Yep.
Well defended, but caused contact by the Mustangs. That's going to be on...
Matt Haken coming into the game.
Is that going to be on Lucas? That's his 4th foul on Lucas Nagel. And Zutenhorst will be at the line. A little 6-point lead right now. Make it 7.
7-point lead.
It's the biggest lead of the night here, I think.
Yes, it is.
For either squad. So Matt Haken checking in, as does Blake Johnson.
Yep, Blake Johnson into the game too, like you said.
So Zutenhorst's second free throw up, and it is
good too. So that's a 7-point lead, right?
That's an 8-point
lead. 8-point lead.
Biggest lead of the night here for either squad.
Yep.
Ball down to the side. Malden will try a three.
No
up,
good.
Off the glass and good. Rebound controlled by the Mustangs. Blake Johnson with a floater and a nice floater at that.
Tahart kept that ball alive.
So Blake with 5 made threes and 1 made 2.
Yep.
Leading all Mustang
17.
scorers. Mustangs pick up the weak side rebound on a long three-ball miss.
What? Oh, okay.
We're back to live action here. Mustangs in the front court. Josh Haken. Malden out to the top of the key. Pass inside to Caleb. He's going to get himself free. Ball to, good grief, Blake Johnson with the move of the night. Tried it off the glass. Nearly a highlight reel. Ahead to Ahrens. Ahrens will take it unopposed to the basket.
Wow.
And that'll be a timeout to Sioux Center, and that's an 8-point lead again. 3:37 to go in this ball game. We'll be back right after this.
So we got 3:37 to go here in the game here. Fourth quarter. 55-47. Sioux Center with the lead here now of 7 points. Josh Haken over to Blake Johnson. Blake over to Tahart. Back over to Josh Haken. Nagel puts up a shot. No good. And that's going to be a foul on Viator.
Isaac Viator gets whistled for the
Viator.
foul. Mustangs had position, and Viator whistled for his fourth foul. He's going to come out, and Charlie Dykeshorn in his stead. Ball in, pass too far for the Mustangs. And that'll be a shot up and good by Dykeshorn on a fast break. That's a 10-point lead, biggest of the night here. Mustangs need to make something happen this time down.
Josh Haken with a ball in the corner. Coming into the free throw lane. Spin move, makes a shot up. Counted for Josh Haken there now, 2 points.
2:53 left to go.
Josh with 8 points here so far tonight. An 8-point game here right now. 2:53 to go, like you said, Craig. So the boys are going to have to get a little scoring rampage going on here if they want to come out of here winning this game tonight.
Well, do you know anything about the weather tomorrow and the weekend?
Nice weather.
Nice weather.
Colder.
Colder but nice.
Colder but nice. Yep,
well, that's
colder
good.
but nice.
You got your weather right here first, folks.
Yep.
It's going to be colder but nice.
Colder but nice. Nice but colder. Tuesday night, we got to make the trip over to Sheldon, Iowa.
And we're going to have a chance to talk about vintage therapy and consignment.
That's good. Tuesday night.
So Tuesday night.
And then.
Oh, look at this. They've got a Royal. What is that? Copley? Royal Copley Chicken Planters.
Yep.
Johnson Brothers Friendly Village Dish Set.
John Deere Collection.
John Deere Collection. The international competition John Deere Collection.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you have to bring in international
for a competition.
To give them some competition. If you have some international set stuff that you want to, you'll make a natural competition that way.
Okay, we're back live here now with 2:45 to go here now. So Warriors with the ball.
And they don't need to do anything with
it.
They've got an 8-point lead. Mustangs are going to have to come out and stop it.
Bleeker got the ball up there by the division line. Now over to
Yeah, Ahrens will drive it in. He'll take it all the way unopposed and puts it in. Easy bucket for Ahrens. So Mustangs need a quick bucket here.
10-point lead now for Sioux Center Warriors.
It's got to be a catch and shoot here.
Yep. Josh Haken puts the ball up. No good. They're rebounded by Tahark underneath. Tahark is always in there getting that rebound, and Nagel puts a shot up and no good.
Shot just not falling for the Mustangs.
Nope. It's kind of like that night we played Rock Valley. Shots would not fall here in the last 2 minutes.
Ahrens driving in. He runs right into the pile, and Malden takes it away off of the missed shot. Lucas going to take it to the house. Ball blocked out of bounds by Zutenhorst. It'll be Mustang basketball. Viator checking back in. Dykeshorn coming out.
Yep.
Minute 38 to go. Viator had his 4th foul last time the whistle blew on a foul, and he sat down for a minute. Now he's back in. Malden with it, right side. Blake inside to Caleb.
Tahark, but
shot defended. Defended by Zutenhorst well, and
that foul's going to be on Tahark, I believe. Nope. Yeah, it is. Yep.
On Caleb. That's his 3rd foul of the night.
Yep.
Really solid defense that time down by Zutenhorst. And the clock has stopped. A minute 28 to go. Zutenhorst with his first
miss free throw
from the free throw line, I believe, tonight. Until that point, I had him 4 for 4.
Yep.
So Zutenhorst will try one more here. That one's going to go.
Going to be good.
Going to go good. 5 for 6 from the line. Mustangs
11 points ahead now. 1:24 to go here.
Lucas
Nagel, full floater, no good.
Gets his own rebound.
And now we're going to get a foul on Zutenhorst.
He doesn't need to swipe at that shot. He was way out of position, but
that Zutenhorst 4th foul. Yeah,
blocked the shot and caused the contact, and it's going to give Lucas a free throw opportunity here with the clock stopped in the minute 19. Free throw up, and it's no good. So Lucas, first free throw on the night here. First miss by the Mustangs, I think, from the free throw line tonight. Second one's going to rattle up and in.
And good there.
So a 10-point ball game. Ahrens putting on a bit of a dribbling display.
Yep.
And here's Caden Bleeker off to Van Beek.
Sioux Center really don't.
There's going to be contact under the basket. Are we going to have it on
number
Blake
1, Blake Johnson? That's his 4th foul of the night.
Blake has really done a good job defensively tonight, but has his 4th foul there. A minute even to go. And Ahrens at the line. It'll go up and in for Tyus Ahrens. 6'1" senior.
His first free throw of the night, wasn't it?
It is, and he's got one more to come. Up and good. 2 for 2 for Tyus Ahrens.
12-point game now here for 12-point lead for Sioux Center. Mustangs 3-pointer by Josh Haken, no good. Blake Johnson runs her down. Malden puts up a shot, then counted for Malden, and he got fouled in the process. No, it's a timeout. Okay, 30-second timeout, rather.
So just 41.9 left on the clock here.
Yeah, with a 10-point lead here for the Sioux Center Warriors.
Boy, what an outing for these Mustangs, and they were tight with it all the way. But in the 4th quarter, Sioux Center opened up a little bit of a gap and just held on to it.
I bet we had 5 times we was tied up. I know it was 12 and 23 and 29 and
26
26
in there, 29.
Yep. And another time, too.
In the 30s another time.
Yep.
So Bleeker now to Viator. Mustangs defending well. It's into the front court, and Bleeker will take it out to the top. They'll just try to hold it for one, but the clock stops with a foul by
Yep.
Josh Haken.
No need really to foul. Just
Yeah, their
game is kind of over anyway. 10-point.
They are trying for a steal, trying for anything, but that's going to put Tyler Van Beek at the line. Free throw up and good.
Good there for Tyler.
Rattles out and back in off the glass and good. So 11-point game. This ball game is actually much closer than the final score will reflect. It was a very good outing for the Mustangs here tonight. That second free throw is up and good. So Caleb Terhark shot off the front of the rim, no good, and rebound into the hands of Sioux Center. Caden Bleeker, now Viator, now to Van Beek, who will pull it back out, and that'll be the ball game. 10 seconds counting down, and that'll do it.
Yep.
64-52 will be our final score. And Sioux Center, very good outing for them. They handed the Mustangs just their second loss here of the season.
Yep. And you can see, too, they're rated, in the state. And, yep.
So a 12-point differential here tonight in the final score. And I'm going to take a look here at the ending game stats. And we'll be back right after this with the Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the Game.
Yep.
You're listening to Mustang Basketball on the GLR Radio Network. Stay tuned for the Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the Game.
And our Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the Game tonight is
Blake Johnson with 17 points. So we're going to give it to Blake Johnson with 17 points. Jaden Malden had 7 points. Lucas Nagel with 5 points. Josh Haken, 11 points. Caleb DeHark, 4 points. And Matt Haken, 6 points. So Blake Johnson, our Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the Game here.
All right,
Wind
good
up
job.
with 17 points.
Good job by Blake, and good job by our Mustangs. A great night all in all. And we want to tell you again, Tuesday night we're going over to Sheldon. And then Friday night we've got to travel to Okoboji.
Yep.
So you definitely want to tune in next week Tuesday, and next week Friday there will be away games.
Yep, and that'll be it before Christmas. Have a Christmas break after that until next year.
That'll be all she wrote, lad.
In 2017.
That'll be the end of our 2017. And our game summary tonight, Mustangs shot 31% overall from the field.
Oh, yeah.
In this outing. Sioux Center shot a bit better, 48%. And a lot of points in the paint for Sioux Center. 20 baskets made inside the paint. Mustangs had 6 3-pointers. At least that. In fact, they might have had 7. I think I've got them for 7.
I got,
and so that's a very big
7. I got them for 7.
Yep, and their free throw percentage, Mustangs were 10 of 11, 90%
from
the free throw line.
Very good night. Very good free throw percentage, yeah.
So very good outing by the Mustangs.
Yep.
Want to thank you, John, for your great job here on the broadcast tonight.
I couldn't do it if it wouldn't be for you.
Well, you could.
No, I couldn't.
You'd just do it with a bigger smile on your face. So tune in Tuesday if the creek don't rise.
Yep.
Again, congrats to Blake Johnson, Pizza Ranch Impact Player of the Game, 17 points tonight in our first outing.
Well as Courtney Dykstra got it for the girls.
Nice game for Courtney in the first game. So,
and thank you for the sponsors for putting the ball games on the GLR radio.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
We couldn't, and we wouldn't, and we shouldn't do it without them.
And that is very true.
So thank you again. Tune in again Tuesday night, folks.
Yep.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.